Hey, do you want to know more about your prospects, leads, and customers in 2019 and beyond? We all know more lead intelligence for your sales, marketing, and service teams is a win-win for your business. But historically, knowing more about those you serve has been difficult. In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to extract more data and dramatically improve your company's conversion points. Hey, you know what time it is.
Are you a HubSpot user looking for fun and interactive education that helps you be better at HubSpot? Then welcome to Sprocket Talk.
What's up? I'm your boy George B. Thomas, aka the Sprocket Talk HubSpot Ninja from Impulse Creative, bringing you another HubSpot update. So how can you dramatically improve your conversion points? The answer is twofold, and once you know how, it is super simple to implement for your sales and marketing efforts. To get started, we need two important things. First, to understand what progressive profiling is and how to use it. And second, the ability to turn your average everyday form field into smart fields. So let's get started with progressive profiling. Progressive profiling allows you to make your forms smarter and more efficient. If your lead or customer filling out your form already has a value for a specific field, you can specify that another field should display in its place. A great example of this is, why do you need to know what their last name is 17 times in 17 forms? What if we replaced last name once it was known with city, Twitter handle, phone number, or any other important piece of information? Over time, you get to learn more about your leads without asking them the same questions over and over again, and even worse, asking for too much information prior to building trust, and leaving them to not fill out the form at all, which totally stinks. I mean, that really stinks. So now that you know what progressive profiling is, let's show you how to get it done in the Hubspot Forms tool. All right, now that we're in a HubSpot portal, we're going to go marketing, we're going to go lead capture, and we're going to go forms. And you can use HubSpot progressive profiling or these smart fields in any form that you've created historically, or we can create a new form by clicking this orange button on the top right. Now, what you'll see here is you have some form templates you can pick from. For this tutorial, I'm going to do blank template, and I'm going to hit the start button at the top right here. First thing I do whenever I create a form is I do name it. So I'm going to go up to the center and the top here, and I'm going to go ahead and call this test form 2. Once it's named, I can go ahead and start dragging information over here to build my form. So you can see I can drag and drop first name, I can drag and drop last name, and I may want to use some of the search functionality and actually look for company name and then go ahead and pull company name in here as well. Now, this might be the way that you set up your form to get started, and if they fill this out, you have this information. And the sad thing is, a lot of companies will use the same form on multiple pages, and so maybe somebody fills out a form 2 or 3 times, but we only collect first name, last name, email, and company name, and that's sad. We can get way more lead intelligence if we just look down here to the bottom and look for queued progressive fields. Now notice I'm going to fly that open. It does say 0, but it lets me know that I can drag and drop different form fields that I might want to use once these pieces of information or lead intelligence data is filled in. And so you want to be smart about this. So for instance, if company name is one of the things that we're going to make a progressive profiling item or make it into a smart field, HubSpot smart field, we may want to know, well, what do we want to know next? And if I know the company name, the next thing I'm thinking of is I want to know if they are a decision maker. So I'm going to search for job title, and I'm going to drag job title down there. Now, one thing I might also want to know is, what state are they in? If I'm focused on selling in a geographical location, I could pull in state to my form, and I could then say, well, what's the second thing I want to know about that? And maybe it's city, but I don't want to have city in immediately. So I'll go ahead and drag that down to my progressive profiling field. So you can see it's kind of the second part of the story that you're painting with your form. And so I want to keep these forms easy to fill out. So maybe 4 or 5 fields, but I want to get additional data as the lead or the prospect or even the customer moves forward. So now that
that I have these queued progressive fields, how do I make them work? Well, I have to think about what information do I want to leave on the page. I'm probably going to leave first name on the page. I'm going to leave email on the page because that just makes sense.
Pro tip, it's generally not recommended to make the email field progressive. Including an email field on every form allows contacts to update their email with a preferred address and creates a more consistent user experience and avoids potential issues with contact duplication. Heck, to be honest, most times I always leave at least the first name and email as a normal field.
However, I may not want last name, company name, or state or region to stay on the page. I may want that to fill in with one of these. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and click on company name, and you're going to see over here progressive field options action to take if field has been previously submitted, and I can say replace with queued progressive field and simply click on that. And now notice over here you see it has a nice color dot and progressive field. And if I just left it this way, what would happen is company name would be replaced by job title, and then if I knew the job title, then city would actually replace company name. But what I want to do is click on this state or region, and I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm going to replace with a queued progressive field. And there you go. You've got two smart fields, you've got two queued fields, and I would probably actually add more in here. Usually I try to do 4 to 5 fields in my form and maybe 4 to 5 additionally queued questions in progressive profiling. Now to go ahead and test this, you're going to go ahead and go over to style and preview. You'll be able to click on the preview tab. Now you're going to see you have first name, last name, email, company name, and state and region. But if we click off company name, notice how job title shows up at the end here. And if we click off state and region, now see how we have city. And so we're getting additional information as we have that lead intelligence that we already know.
So hop to it. First, figure out your progressive profiling strategy by knowing the most important information, to then be followed up with the nice to have information in your form queued area. Then head into your portal and create the HubSpot Smart Forms you need to leverage progressive profiling for your sales, marketing, and service teams today. Did you like this video? Make sure you hit the like, the subscribe, everything, so that we know that you're part of the community. Want to get tutorials like this right in your inbox? Then check the description below and sign up for our list. Last but not least, if you need training past this tutorial, click on the links below. Learn more about our 1 and 2 day on-location HubSpot sales and marketing workshops. Until next time, this is your boy George B. Thomas saying go out into the world and do some happy HubSpotting.